drives you to stay alive. So it makes you want to do things that keep the race going. So for example, you crave sex, you have sex, you enjoy sex. That's all mediated by your nucleus accumbens. And that has a purpose so the race stays alive. Now in addiction, the nucleus accumbens gets hijacked and actually starts enjoying rewards that give a higher amount of pleasure, which is mediated by the pleasure drug, which is dopamine. So for example, an addict will become addicted to internet pornography. And there are several statements you can make about internet pornography, but one of them is that the chance of you procreating is actually quite low. Okay? So that doesn't normally happen. So the function of that is so the race goes on, but it's been hijacked, it's been bypassed when you talk about addiction. Right behind it is what we're going to show you is the gas tank for the nucleus accumbens, the VTA, which is the ventral tegmental area, and that's where dopamine gets sent to the nucleus accumbens to make you want to do something, and then it rewards you for doing it. So it's a continuous cycle of desire and reward. This is Darryl Strawberry. He was a bad, bad cocaine addict, and he lost his career. He went to prison, and this is a statement he made in front of the judge. Probably someone told him to say it, but he told the judge, "My brain is broken," and he was right. He was completely addicted to cocaine. And I knew that he went to prison. I knew he had stage 4 colon cancer, and I always kind of assumed that he died. And I was getting ready for this talk. I just decided to Google the name, and lo and behold, he runs a treatment center. He's been clean for like 15 years, okay? And he recognized eventually, I doubt it was true when he talked to the judge, but he recognized that he had a severe mental illness and that he needed treatment. And it wasn't due to withdrawal, it was due to addiction. So again, we're talking about the nucleus accumbens, which is the pleasure center, and it responds to dopamine from the gas tank, which is the ventral tegmental area. And if you look at this slide, all the drugs of abuse that we talk about either directly or indirectly feed on the nucleus accumbens and cause dopamine release. So you enjoy using a drug, and then you turn around and you crave using the drug. And if you have addiction, you can't stop doing it. We'll show how that happens also. More bad news. Those of you who stop at the bar on the way home tonight and just have a couple beers and then stop because you don't want to get a drunk driving ticket, that's your prefrontal cortex inhibiting your nucleus accumbens. And that's how it's supposed to work. That puts the wheels on your pleasure center so that you don't wind up spending the night in jail. That's how normal people think. The prefrontal cortex, which actually is what you are, is also broken in people who have the disease of addiction. I'll show you some evidence for that also.